Taurus, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm back. Happy birthday to you guys. So this is a weekly reading for you from the 25th of April to the 1st of May 2022. We have a new moon in your sign of Taurus, which is also a solar eclipse on the 30th, bringing maybe a little bit of chaotic changes, but you know, you are second house of values, possessions, and money you earn. So you might have see a bit of a shift in that aspect. But the key is take it slow. You are ruled by Venus. Look after yourself. Bit of self-care, bit of pampering, that type of thing. So yeah, back to it. This is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or if you're very familiar with your chart, check to where your Sun is currently. This could be, you could be a Gemini, but your transit is currently in, your Sun is in the second house, so this reading could be for you. I'm going to make a separate video for that, going into detail to try and explain it a bit more coherently than I currently am, but we'll see. So, back to normal. We'll do something you're aware of at the energy, something you're aware of, something you're not aware of, recent, past, immediate, future, stroke, advice, and potential outcome. We'll get a message across. There'll be an extended at the end, so if you'd like to join, if it resonates, you are free to do so. And yes, as always, thank you for the likes and the subscribes. It's all helps the channel grow, and it's much appreciated. And that's pretty much the spiel done, I think. Instagram, if you want to see a photo of the spread afterwards. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's see what's going on. We had the Queen of Swords jumping quite a bit, so, and in this deck, I don't know, I almost feel like maybe there's been a judgment that you wish you hadn't, or spoken to somebody that you wish you hadn't. It's something along those lines. But we'll see what wants to come out. Okay, we're going to do two more. Let's see what's going on with the Taurians. The Lovers, lovely. Gemini, interesting I said Gemini when we were talking about your transits. Okay, so I kind of feel like you're really connecting to yourself at the moment. You're really grounding your energy. I mean, the Lovers can be like decisions, can be romantic, but I kind of feel like this is you intertwining with Earth, you know, really looking after yourself, going into walks in the forest, the woods, really connecting to source. Okay, something you're aware of, something you're not aware of. Recent, past, immediate, future, and advice. Wow. Lovely. I like it, Taurus. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. You could have changed careers or had a movement in careers. The Ten of Swords in this deck, incidentally, there's two Ten of Swords and there's also two Three of Swords. I quite like that aspect, because the Ten of Swords in this one is not the traditional. This is talking about coming to the end of air. You know, we've got the Ten of Cups here, which indicates, you know, the happiness of family life, in regards to emotions. You know, you've reached that pinnacle. Ten of Swords in the traditional can be like, you know, 10 swords in your back, but this for me is the accomplishment of communication. You know, your learning aspects, wisdom is probably the best word. And with the Ten of Cups there could have been an ending of some kind, maybe an ending in regards to family. The Ten of Cups, maybe a relationship of some kind. But out of that is the Nine of Pentacles. So you're possibly in a very good financial position at the moment, or you just seem content in being in nature. You know, we have got the Lovers there with the forest, and the Nine of Pentacles could just be that you're just enjoying time, just looking after you. Probably the best way to put that. I like it. So we've got the Lovers. What we're aware of is the Fool. So this is I almost feel like there's a brand new beginning here. And it's interesting, when I was doing a pre-shuffle, I do it to a specific song. It's Chevalier de Somrial, the Da Vinci Code's music, and it kind of gets me into the zone while I'm shuffling. And I just happened to look up, and it was at a point where it was 2 minutes and 10 seconds in, and I immediately said to myself, Saturn and Fool, or the world and Fool, should I say, Saturn being representing the world. So what we're aware of is the Fool, and in your recent past we have the world, Saturn. So if you read it that way, 210, 210. So I kind of feel like you've maybe, if you do know your chart well, check where your Saturn is. You might have left a significant event, house, and I almost feel like it's like time for time to move forward. Something significant in regards to a ending, or something Saturnian, should we say. You've completed a cycle here. This could have been a dissolution of a family matter, dissolution of a job with the Knight of Pentacles. But whatever it is, you've closed out a cycle now. It's like you've done, you've finished. And I'm going to purposely, just for the sake of this, put my bottom of the deck on my right hand side, and I'm just looking at the world, the Lovers, and the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. So 21 for the world breaks down to a 3. We've got 3, 6 and 9. You know, Nikola Tesla says the keys to the universe is 3, 6 and 9. You know, perhaps you're looking into sound, vibration, you're seeing a lot of synchronicities. I think you're going to do well to do a lot of reading about that. I kind of feel like that's what the Ten of Swords energy is suggesting, that, you know, there's a lot to be learnt in regards to this. And I kind of feel like you're just going to really sort of open up to yourself and really just be free. There's a real element of freedom here. Could be a lot of travel coming, overseas travel I definitely see. So what we're not aware of is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a card of movement. It's also a card of positive news, communication. But I'm really seeing here the alignment of the birds. And this brings us back to frequency. Everything is energy, everything is frequency. And the birds know that by vibrating at a certain frequency, they can sort of channel their direction better. And this is why you find them in these positions. And I just kind of feel like it's pretty incredible here that you're going with the flow so much now. And I love this, because the whole key to life is going with the flow. You start fighting it, you start second guessing, you start asking too many questions in regards to always ask questions, but in regards to, say for example, you pull cards for yourself, if you keep repeating the same things over and over again, like stop it, you've almost just caught that wave. Because in the immediate future we've got the King of Cups. This could be you. It's a card of compassion for me. Is King of Cups, showing compassion. But not only are you able to control your emotions, look how stormy the sea is. Does he look phased? No. And don't get caught up in genders, we all have masculine and feminine energies. Doesn't look phased. He can ride the waves, trusts his crew, trusts who's, you know, got his back, who hasn't. I also kind of feel like this possibly could be somebody coming in. Somebody that's very emotionally mature. It's going to be something very, very different than what you're used to. I almost feel like here you were in the past with the World card, and just in particular I'm looking at the eye. Maybe you didn't listen to your inner child. Maybe somebody treated you like a child, kept you submerged instead of being able to be who you are supposed to be. All that's changed within you. You've broke free is kind of like the message I'm getting here. You know, we've finished a cycle done in the world in the past. We've got the full now. The full is a brand new beginning, a journey, you know, the Fool's journey. Kind of picturing Bilbo Baggins here, you know, he's off on his journey. But if this King of Cups is coming in, I kind of feel like it's a good energy, because your outcome is the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful. This is your heart bursting open. It's also generosity, especially with the Nine of Pentacles here. So you might be in just a very generous period of your life where you're helping others. I almost feel like you potentially as well, especially with the communication card here, is you've got great advice for people. You've got great advice for others that possibly are going through a transition of some kind. And you do it with such grace. I like this, Taurus. You do it with such grace. I'm really sort of, what's the word? I'm kind of in awe at how this person navigates the waves. You know, complete faith. And that faith is going to be paid off with the Ace of Cups. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. I like it. You could have Saturn in your 6th house. And Saturn in the 6th house is like, there's a need. The 6th house rules daily duties, being of service, and Saturn with the World card here really respects being of service to people. If you're in the 6th house, I say respects, it expects being of service. But the thing about Saturn, I mean, a lot of people are wary about Saturn. Yes, karma, yes, you know, rules of an iron fist. However, you know, when you do your duties, you are rewarded, and this reward is coming in the form of unconditional love. The ability to just love, you know, complete freedom of love, where you don't put any restrictions on anything. There's just pure and utter freedom. I really like it. So, in the extended Taurus, we are going to look at... Should we look at who this person is, the King of Cups? Let's see what all they're about. I kind of feel like it's representing two things. I definitely think it's representing your ability to navigate storms, should we say. But I kind of feel like it's also somebody coming in. And the Lovers with the 8 of Wands is a good omen for something that's going to be very, very, very beneficial to you. Very sweet, harmonious, and just what the doctor ordered. Okay. So, you could be dealing with or have in your chart. We have Gemini, we have Aquarius, who is a very strong Gemini. The world for me, Saturn, is Capricorn. So Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius. Pisces and Libra, but we've got cups, we've got wands, we've got pentacles, and we've got swords. So everybody's here. But those are your standouts. So thank you for watching. Yeah, good luck for it all. Things are looking good. I'm very, very pleased for you. I'm very, very happy. Alright, take care.